Hello guys, I am Shashipal. Welcome to my channel Maths Pirates. Guys, as I informed in my previous video, I will be uploading my videos which includes not only concepts but also general aspects of mathematics as not only a way of learning subject but also training our mind to adapt to critical thinking, to see the things in a different way that many people barely see them. Right right now mathematics is being the strongest pillar in different fields like engineering, in medical field, including biological aspects as well. See, we all saw learnt physics and mathematics from school level to college level to university level, right? In school level, when we in school and intermediate, when especially for MPC students, when we observe the textbooks, we see the complex mathematical equations, especially in physics, that explains the mathematical model behind the occurrence of a physical phenomena. A best example includes projectile motion in kinematics, right? Rotational dynamics, etc. Now, before we begin with our journey into the world of mathematics, here are some general aspects that we all need to be aware of. See, was mathematics was invented or it was discovered? That's a big question. Whether it was invented or it was discovered. See, right now we have many books of many authors, many concepts which were explained in an abstract way using complicated notations. But before we begin with all those things, let's imagine we don't think so. Before humans have ever existed, or just human civilization was started, in even in that time, was mathematics existed before human thought of it? That's an important question. See, we all aware of many concepts, right? Especially mathematics students. Was were they existed because human beings thought them, or they existed before the mankind? That's one thing we need to observe. See, let's assume we are in such a world where there are no numbers. See, right now we have many number systems, right? We assume that none of the number system is present in that time. We are not, let's assume we are living in a world where there is no number system at all. We are at that time, we don't, there was nothing to say that it has one, it has two objects, it has three objects, right? There were no equations, right? Now I have a I have a certain quantity of balls in my hand, and I want to count how many they are without using numbers. Sounds strange, right? But the first mankind was gone through these situations. See, w- before numbers existed, hu- humans were made in the hands of God in such a way that humans can explore, they can understand, they observe the things, they draw the conclusions according to their observations. Observation is a Observation and visualization is a big tool for human being to understand anything around them. See, before numbers formally existed, human beings were able to see the quantity, right? Especially in tribes. See, for survival, they need food, they need shelter, right? Right. See, in those days, like these days, they won't used to cook, right? They used to depend on trees, on forest. They used to prefer raw meat, right? Every tribal community consists of a group of strong men who were dedicated to go out and hunt the animal and get the food for that particular tribal society, right? And here involves another aspect: the food they brought, the meat they brought, need to be distributed to everyone equally, right? How did the sense of distributing equally came into play? That's an inbuilt human mechanism. That's the thinking. See, before I say few things, just whenever I ask any question, just pause the video and think of it. That's what I personally suggest to all the viewers who are viewing in this video. See, before humans existed, there was universe, right? Because universe exists, because Earth, the planet exists, we live on this planet, right? Physically, mentally, and emotionally, the human civilization is being evolved for centuries, adapting to new things, which makes our existence simplified, right? Before humans existed, there was universe, there was stars, there was seasons, there was day and night, there were animals, there were trees, and the daily routine of days and nights, different seasons, different physical phenomena like rain, sunshine, right? Everything use follows a certain pattern. That's what the human mind has observed. Pattern recognition, that everything around them occurs in a common cycle of actions. That's a big observation our ancestors made. See, mathematics was meant for survival. Okay, it's not like we study mathematics because we get good marks in exam. That's another discussion. That's another side of in the present scenario. See, mathematics was not created from nothing. Human beings had learned how to see the things. That's the important thing that we need to understand. See, our basic sense has an inbuilt abilities to compare which is huge, to compare which is in large quantity. Suppose I have this thumb finger and this finger to compare which one is large. See, I have, this is my hand, to observe which finger is bigger, right? The counting came from survival, not from classrooms. This is few general aspects that I will be covering along with the concepts. Okay? Once again, with such astonishing things regarding mathematics, I will be coming in another video with another aspect of discussion. Once again, my name is Shashipal. Welcome to my channel, Maths Pirates. Thank you.